We can still take it off.
Yeah,
why not? It's a clean restaurant.
No, we're good.
It's How is the chicken? Good?
Fantastic.
Better than the sea bass? It's hard to know. But it looks good.
What you looking at?
You had to get me while I had my mouth full, right?
It's fine.
It's a natural. It's good. It's good.
Hey, you know, full mouth or not, it shows you're happy and the food is good. Because it is. You'll drink anything, right?
God is great, the beer is good, and people are crazy.
Benjamin Franklin had a very distinguished career, but my favorite thing he ever said was, held up a glass of beer after they'd done the whole thing with the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution. He said, "This is proof that God wants us to be happy."
With the beer? Probably. Probably. I bought recently, I guess it's called something like Plain and Honest Men. It's by a historian. It begins with a B. I'm not sure what the name is. Beecham, whatever. And it's so far it's interesting, although I'm just in the beginning of it. And of course, he was an interesting participant, the way they carried him around in his coach. One to 10.
Oh, very good. I would say, I can't see how it could be any better.
Well, that sounds pretty good to me.
Taking some home, I think? You should.
It's good. The one at the Italian restaurant was better, but it was different. You know, it was the way they prepared it and seasoned it, but it's good. Fish has a nice texture. Glad I didn't get an appetizer, and I'm glad I got a light salad.
Really? Nice job. Good eye, Brian. Nice torso.
You know how to wear something on the ground, don't you?
Yep. I'm sure glad I saw that. That's my gum.
They came pretty early from U.S. Airways, you know, because it was before 10, I think.
Hey, you want my picture, huh?
Well, you are a waiter after all.
Oh, yeah.
That was
Doing a
their
fine job, I
representative.
must say.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
But the reality is it came in last night. But the person I spoke to this morning was kind of saying the weather, you know, once it starts to lighten, they can't basically operate anything.
I think I'm good right now.
Excuse me.
Yes, please. Mmm. Oh, that boar is to die for. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome to any of mine.
Mine's ready.
What have you got?
I told you I got the grouper.
Oh.
The groupies.
It's really good. I do love Merlot.
I know, it's your
Oh my
favorite.
god. It's really good. I'm enjoying it.
My dad is a picture of somebody going, like in his study.
He was enjoying it.
Yep. Thank you so much for this. This is past a treat. This is an utter delight.
You guys are welcome. That's a potato, I think, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Would you like some?
No, believe me, I'm not going to be able to finish my own.
You're kidding.
No.
Oh well.
I'm full.
It certainly doesn't.
Would you
look
like some of my wine, Bev?
It certainly doesn't look like as much as it is.
You got
It's
the
more
same
than-
kind?
It's more than what it looks like. No. Not on the tablecloth. No, this is not one of those places where you write on the tablecloth.
Well, the good news is they're probably watercolor or water. And the laundry will take care of it. That's the good news.
No, you don't. No, you keep it on the paper. On the paper. Honey.
It's already at that stage. My art can't be contained by any means.
Yeah.
Now, regarding languages, my dad, one of his favorite anecdotes, he was in France once. Now he's trying to go up to the top floor of his hotel and finds out there's a German guy trapped inside the elevator. The elevator won't open, he doesn't know how to get out of it.
But he's not in the elevator with us.
No, my dad is outside.
I was gonna say
He calls
the
the
same thing.
attendants over. The attendants are trying to tell him how to do it, but they don't speak German. And the guy trapped in the elevator doesn't speak French. So my dad, who's fluent,
Speaks both of them?
yeah, he speaks German and French, but
And
he's,
Russian.
yes, but he's primarily English. Is trying to translate from French to English to German and try to explain how to get the guy out. 10 minutes after he's trying to explain what the French guys are telling him to the German dude, what the German guys are telling him to the French dude, one of the French guys goes, you know, it's like, do you speak English? He's like, yeah, I'm American. We speak English too! And the guy in the German elevator is like, me too!
They all speak English. The universal language.
Dad is like, I will just take the stairs.
You guys got it. You guys got a handle on it now. I can leave.
My very favorite language story. We were in a Zen Buddhist temple in Japan. And this is really neat. We were touring it, you know, but my dad was running an exchange program from Wake Forest. He got to take his whole family along. So me, my mom, and my brother, 5 college students, and my dad, we're all sitting around this table with a Zen Buddhist priest. And we were just sitting there looking at each other for a while. Because the other part of the program hadn't started. This is where we were supposed to just talk. But none of us were good enough at Japanese to talk to the Buddhist priest.
Does dad speak
And he was-
Japanese?
What?
Does your dad speak Japanese?
Not very well. You know, none of us were good enough to talk to him. And the Buddhist priest didn't speak good enough English. So we're all sitting there looking at each other. And finally my dad's bored. He just looks at him and says, Parlez-vous français? And the
He
Buddhist
speaks
priest looks, oui, oui. And they just go.
Well, you know, going back a couple of centuries, French was the universal language,
That's true.
but not today.
Yeah. Next one's going to be Chinese, maybe. I don't know.
It could
We
be,
can speculate.
except it's a tough language. Unless you're born there, it's a tough language.
The writing and stuff, the grammar structure is very similar to English.
Yeah? Maybe not.